What's up, everybody? And I don't know why Ambrosia's not popping in there. Where's she at? Ambrosia, where are you at?
I'm right here.
You're here. Why are you not in there? Can I see you?
It says I'm backstage. Now I'm in the show. I don't know.
I don't know why you're not in the show. That's really weird.
Maybe I'll just be like your hype man.
I don't understand why you're not in the show, Ambrosia.
Can they hear me?
I think they can hear you. I hope they can hear you. Let me know in the chat, guys. I don't know what's going on. So, number one, today I don't know what's been going on here with our service that we actually use for our broadcasting, and we've been having lots of problems today. I'm wondering if this is one of those things that's having a problem. So I don't know, Ambrosia, if you want to.
Do you want me to leave? Yeah, here I'm gonna leave.
Hopefully, I don't know what this is. This is so crazy because I had to have a conversation with them through an email and say, "Hey guys, this is absolutely crazy. We have to fix this because this is kind of ridiculous here. Why am I here?"
Oh, now you're gone. Oh, there's both of us.
That was so weird. There's so many glitches in the machine. Anyway, we are here, and we are your Wednesday Warriors, and today is another Wednesday, and we're here to talk to you guys about all the really cool geeky things that happened in the last week. Today, we're going to go through some really cool pop culture stuff. We're going to talk about new comic book day. We're going to talk about FOCs for Scout specifically, and a handful of other crazy cool things because tons of stuff happened, Ambrosia, over the weekend. But Ambrosia, did anything fun happen to you over the weekend?
I always have to think because I forget.
Let me turn on my fan because I got all these crazy new lights on in here.
Ooh, does it get really hot? Well, you're in Arizona already, so I can imagine. Okay,
right.
Cool. Oh! I did do something really cool.
Okay, what happened? What did you do over the weekend?
Have you heard of Meow Wolf? I know that there is one it's an interactive art museum. They have one in Las Vegas, and they have one in Santa Fe, which Santa Fe was the first one. Well, they just built one in Colorado, and so I was able to get early access to it and check it out before it even opens.
That's so cool. I would love to do some really cool interactive kind of stuff like that with the kids. There's like a little interactive museum downtown here where we are, and it's such a cool thing. I have never been able to take my littles, my younger ones. I've taken my older ones before, but the pandemic happened and all kinds of crazy stuff, and all those things have been shut down. And there's all kinds of restrictions and stuff. So we haven't been able to take them. So we're hoping to plan to do some cool stuff like that because we're the family who like gets the zoo subscription and goes every week, like once or twice a week. And mind you, it's the zoo is literally like 3 miles down the road from where we live. So
are you serious? How cool.
Yeah, I mean, obviously freeway drive, but yeah, it's really, really close so it's really cool for us to kind of be able to do that. So
yeah, no, that's awesome. It's definitely it was like a trip. Like it's all neon. It's crazy. If you ever have a chance, like you should look it up. But it's like it's not Alice in Wonderland themed, but it is like very Alice in Wonderland-esque.
Oh, really? That's
it's really cool because each city that they have it in they have local artists create it. So everything in the Denver one is all done by Denver local artists, and same with the Santa Fe one and Vegas one. So it's super cool, like very
way cool.
homey.
Yeah.
So that was really cool to be able. I think it opens the 17th, so on Friday. Yeah. And so my brother-in-law works security there, and Kyle, he jumps on occasionally and talks to us. He's the head of security there.
That's awesome.
So I was able to check it out before. It's super cool. What did you do this weekend?
Well, my audio and that thing again, but yeah, that's such a cool thing, Ambrosia, because I like I said, I really want to take the kids out and do some really cool stuff again. I just let me see if I can fix that. We got to get past all this crazy stuff, right?
Things are crazy right now.
Things
Always though.
are crazy.
Did you do
So,
anything this weekend?
what's that?
Did you do anything this weekend?
So over the weekend, I didn't do anything big over the weekend, but we have been. So obviously over the weekend, Why the Last Man has released on Hulu, FX,
Oh.
Hulu, whatever you're gonna watch it on. So I started to jump into the first episode of Why the Last Man. I got halfway in, and then my wife was like, "Hey, groceries are here," so I had to go get groceries, and I never got back into it. So I'm planning on. I think they released the first 3 episodes, so I'm gonna go back and watch the first 3 episodes and check that out, see how that plays out. But I'm sure everybody here who has seen it, chime in. Let me know if you guys are liking it, how it is. Obviously it's a Brian K. Vaughan story. Have you read the book before?
No.
Oh man, you got to check it out. It's such
I'll
a
add
good.
that in my list. Right now I'm currently
Yeah.
reading The Stand,
Uh-huh.
and it's a hefty guy. It's a big one. So it's gonna take me a little while to get through this one.
So I
But
don't know who Facebook user is. I don't know. I think you might have to sign in to let read and see who you are. And please let us know who you are. It says, "Hi all, looking forward to Why I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen it yet either. Well, I've saw for maybe the first like 15 to 20 minutes, and then I had to go help my wife. But so far it was really good. I was like,
wait,
oh,
what is
this
it
is
called
right up my
again?
alley. Why the Last Man? It's the letter Y. The Last Man.
Okay.
So the premise is something happens where there's. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying that Facebook users comment makes sense because at first I thought it was saying looking forward to. Okay, so being a teacher, I decipher a lot of like miscommunication. And so at first I thought it said looking forward to you. I haven't seen it yet. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, that's so
Oh, it's
nice. They're
Jerry.
looking forward to us.
I think it's Jerry Green. He's one of the hosts over at Professor Frenzy. So really cool. Thanks for hanging out with us. Yeah. Really cool story. So basically something happens where and I don't want to give away too much, but anyway, something happens where the population of men kind of die off and all these crazy
Oh,
things. So there's only one man, and it's kind of like a post-apocalyptic world. I'm probably
all
not
right.
doing it justice because I want to keep as much in because I want you to read it. Maybe I could probably find some solicits about it. Maybe later. But yeah, it's such a cool show already. The first
Cool.
15 minutes at least. But yeah, everybody's really excited about this one. I'm really excited here. I should probably type in here some stuff what we're talking about. But Ambrosia, have you watched anything anything cool lately?
Yes, actually, I'm watching the show called Clickbait uh,
Yeah.
on Netflix, and
Yeah,
so far it's really good.
me and my wife are watching Clickbait right now.
Are you?
Yeah. See, so we're watching ton of stuff right now. We're watching Clickbait, and we're watching Nine Perfect Strangers, and we
Oh.
are also watching Only Murders in the Building.
Oh,
And,
that
and
sounds
we're
good
watching
too.
all 3 of those. And listen, this is the funny thing because I can't get my wife to watch 3 shows, let alone 3 shows that are all going on at the same time with
I was
me.
gonna say that is pretty hard. I don't know if I could even do that. I have to watch like one show at a time. Um, but I also just watched the show. It was a documentary, and I will definitely say TikTok made me watch it, and it's
Okay.
called Lulu Rich or Lula Rich, and it's based.
Yes, we just finished it just now, like
Did
right
you?
before I walked up here.
That's
Yeah.
so funny. How did you hear about it?
I walked
Was it
into the
TikTok?
bedroom. My wife was like, "I'm gonna watch this."
That's so funny because I never even heard about it until TikTok.
You never
And
have?
then no, no, well, I mean, I knew Lulu Row because, all of my friends used to sell it,
Uh-huh.
and, like, watching it, I just am like, "Thank goodness I never got suckered into" sorry, not suckered,
Yeah.
not suckered, I'm so sorry. I never got into the Lulu Row trends,
Yeah.
and I never bought a pair of leggings or dress or anything, and I'm really glad for that,
That's
but
funny.
so, like, now because of that I've been kind of, like, obsessed with learning more about, like, these,
The
MLMs.
MLMs, yeah. So,
Yes.
so I'm glad you said that, Ambrosia, because
Ooh.
I'm here to tell you about this amazing opportunity that I can, if you put only $6,000 into it, I can get you to get receive 12,000. How would you like to
Well,
do that
I
today?
don't have I don't have $6,000, but don't worry, I'll just find my sister and have her sell her breast milk for me.
Yeah. There you go. Full
Women are crazy.
circle. Full
Oh
circle.
my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, this
And
this
if
is
you don't
absolutely
like,
nuts.
okay, that's from a that's it's a Lulu Rowe joke, okay? It's a Lula Rich documentary joke.
Yeah.
You have to know. But don't worry because I'll get three other. I mean, I was gonna say like maybe we'll just make that into a comic book. Like, okay, you'll get so buy $6,000 worth of comics, and then we'll just like get
Go.
other people to sell them. And
There you go. No, we're not gonna do that because comic books are a reputable, amazing medium, right?
yes, they're way more worth
Hey,
than
look, I
that.
have the wrong.
However, they got
I
Kelly
look at this.
Clarkson.
This is how much of an amateur I am, and I have the wrong graphics up there because
I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to like, but
you
I also thought like
listen.
maybe that was like you hinting that I should go get like my lip waxed or something.
No, 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 no. No, I was so today it's fun, kind of a funny thing. So I help produce some really cool live streams and stuff like that. And I do one for the president of Scout Comics, and I had to fill in for him today. And part of the stipulation to fill in was that I had to have a twisty mustache like he does. So I went and did this. I went and got me a twisty mustache.
Oh, that's awesome.
So yeah, so I had to fill in, and that's why that those mustaches are there, because that's the background for their show. Um
That's awesome.
yeah, super cool. Um I'm sorry, something's coming out. So anyway, I'm super excited about that stuff. But this is the thing about Lula Rich though, is we've obviously we've known people who were into that kind of stuff. We also still know some people who are part of other MLMs and things of that nature. MLMs are not bad if they abide by the rules and the standards and practices that they are supposed to stay with and within. And then just be a reputable company and you'll be fine, right?
Yes. But also like I'm always the one to get suckered in to those MLMs because I really think like people from high school or people that I used to talk to regularly want to be my friend, and when they like reach out and they're like, "Hey, it's so true. Hey, girly, like how have you been? Let's meet for coffee." And I'm like, "Oh, look at me, I'm making friends." And then they're like, "Let me tell you about how you can be a girl boss and about this amazing opportunity." And I'm like, "Oh, that's fine."
As we have Sean Keenan says, "Good day from the land down under. How's it going? Appreciate you from hanging out with us
Are
and
you
talking to us here on Wednesday Warriors Live. Appreciate you hanging out." Um, so yeah, yeah, it's funny. It's absolutely crazy. But yeah, you just what are you gonna do? So anyway, let's talk about some geeky stuff, Ambrosia.
Yes, please, because I feel like I've been out of the loop of geeky stuff.
Right, so all kinds of crazy cool stuff has happened in the news, and we've had, obviously we're getting closer, inching closer to Venom, the Venom movie. Let There Be
Yes,
Carnage, right? That one's coming. So how are you getting excited for Venom?
I
And
am. I'm so excited for Venom. Like,
how many times have you seen the trailers?
okay, here's the thing, and I think I've talked about it briefly on here. I'm not a trailer person. So, you know how like people will just like sit there and analyze and rewatch trailers? If I will maybe watch a trailer once,
Okay.
and if that, and I honestly go into the movie theater blind. Um
That's
and I
good.
really don't even listen to like comments and reviews because I don't want to have like I think people really play off of other people's emotions, and
Yeah.
so I really just try to like go in with an open mind. But I have heard really good things about the Venom series, cuz or the um the movie, because was it in the UK they did the first premiere of the movie out there, or the viewing of it. And so
Yeah,
critics are already like talking about it and
yeah.
everything. And for the most part, um, I've heard good things about it. Like my biggest holdup was that it was PG-13.
Hmm.
Because like it's carnage, guys. It's carnage.
So I'm glad that you brought it up, that there was like a viewing, and people were talking about it, and actually there was one person who actually tweeted out about it, and I don't know exactly who this person is, so I don't want to state their name, but I'm sure you can probably check it out and look it up. But this person says, "Let There Be Carnage was amazing. The action scenes were top notch. Tom Hardy and Woody did amazing." Uh, they said, "As expected," and it says, "Warning. Stay until the very end. Audience went crazy." What? Okay. I wasn't excited about this movie until I read that tweet.
Really? Oh, that's right. You said you were. I was the one who was like super pumped for this movie, and you were kinda like, eh.
Yeah, and that's exactly what it was. Like when this movie, I was like, okay, I'm either here or there, because I was the same way with the first one, and even still, as I sit here today, when after watching it, and I'm gonna tell you, I watched it multiple times. I think I even purchased it when it was on demand or something like that, and I watched it multiple times. I got my money's worth, but the thing is, I was just like, I'm still excited that I got a Venom, a really good Venom, but I'm just like, and then the second one, I'm just like, okay, I'll give it a chance. And then once I read this tweet, I'm like, okay, what does that mean? Okay, that's all it took.
So if you don't mind me asking, what about it? Like, what about the first one that you found it like mediocre?
I'm not saying that it was mediocre. I'm just wondering the direction that Sony is going with that. And now, and that's what I was thinking back then. Now we have a little bit more of a full view of what they're doing. And I understand what they're doing now. They're trying to make their own universe out of these characters that they have from Marvel. They have what, Venom and SpiderMan, right? I don't know
Yeah,
who else they have. I'm sure everybody else out there probably knows a little bit more than me of what characters they've acquired. But we
and
know at least those two. I do, at least.
and that makes
But
it so hard and so muddy when like these companies, like when so many of them own like this part of the character and like this part,
yeah.
and like it makes it hard because like we just want good movies.
Yeah, and that's the thing that I was going toward. The direction I was taking this was, um, I just want good movies, but at the same time, I understand creativity and um creating something that's your own, and you can't really take the source material and just paste it onto the screen. You can't just do it. You have to develop these characters. You have to do a little bit more. You have to. It's a little bit different from taking something that's on a page and putting it into a screen
Yeah.
for people. So I understand that process, and I'm not putting that down. But what I am saying is that um I wasn't really too enthusiastic about number one, him being in San Francisco. and then
Okay.
and then I wasn't too enthusiastic with I now I think I'm kind of growing. It's great, like the relationship between him and
The symbiote.
the symbiote. What is it? Clint. His name's Clintar, or no? That's the name of their race,
That's
right?
like, yeah.
The name of the race. So I forget his name. I know his name. Anyway,
Like,
um, what's that?
are you talking about like Eddie or
No,
Venom?
the symbiote, the Venom symbiote. It's got a name, and I know that they. I think that just came out within the last few years that they dropped that in a book.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, I forget what it was. Anyway, sidetrack. Yeah, so I just didn't like some of the elements that they did, but it's cool. It's good. It's what it is. Here we go. Our buddy, he says all the Spider-Man villains: Craven, Hydro Man, Venom, Morpheus, Carnage, Vulture, Electro, Sandman, Doctor Oct, etc. Um, I guess that's who he's expecting to show up in some of the movies. Oh, that's
Oh, no,
those
those are the
they've
owner.
acquired.
That's who Sony owns.
So that's what that so that's all the Sinister Six. So we all see the direction that they're going, right? They're gonna make Sinister Six movie. They need Venom in there. They need all these other villains and Spider-Man. So obviously they're not gonna relinquish Spider-Man, right? So now what do they
No,
call it? They're having their own Spider-Man universe. So they're gonna create this out of it. And I don't know. Do you think that Marvel's gonna have any kind of hand in it? You think they're still gonna have that kind of mutual deal going on?
I personally hope so because I don't know how many times that we could redo a like a
A
Spider-Man
Spider-Man
story.
movie.
Because I love Spidey, and I just feel like the movies every time it's just like, yay, another origin story.
Okay, did you see what's his name? Andrew Garfield was on Jimmy Kimmel the other night talking about his Tammy Faye movie that's coming out, right? And so he was asked if he was in if he's in the movie because people have that 8K video now, and they've like read his lips, and they've like, I'm not gonna repeat any of those things, but they've like figured out what he's saying in that clip and all that stuff. So they asked him if he's in the movie. He was like, oh, I don't know. He was playing dumb. But I mean, we all know that when you are in when you're doing promotions and all these kind of stuff, you have to talk to their publicist and stuff like that, and you have to let them know what you're going to ask them, especially when they're when they're at that kind of caliber of celebrity where they can't let things go. They can't, so they'll play along, but they're never going to give you any information. So everybody's thinking, because of the way he reacted, that we may still see multiple Spider-Men in the movie.
See,
What do
and then what I've just been thinking about is what you mentioned, I think last week, how like Tom Holland could possibly be like he is that Spider-Man from the three different
Yeah, yeah.
timelines. It's like that to me makes sense, but I have no idea at this point. I don't know.
Yeah. Um, I don't know either. It's I got it. I didn't write that right. So yeah, listen, here's the thing. All I want to know is I just can't wait till it comes out, because then after that, then we're all gonna know what's happening. I think sometimes we all kind of hype ourselves up too much, and because we hype ourselves up, when we get into the theater and we watch it, we expected so much more, and then we're like, oh, that wasn't at all what I expected, and then now you're left, with a bad taste in your mouth. I don't know.
No, 100%.
Have you ever done that to yourself?
All the time. That's why I go in like empty, like
Okay.
open-minded with it all because I don't want to be disappointed.
Yeah. Listen, I'm one of those guys that loves a good spoiler. I'll seek out a spoiler sometimes, and I don't like to spoil, but I do like to a good spoiler. I don't really seek it out as much as I did back when I was a kid. But I don't do it as much as often now. But let's see. We got our buddy here, Kevin Descent. He says there's no
Hi,
way
Kevin.
everything rumored can happen in one movie. Yeah, but can it though? So obviously the only way that it can happen is if obviously if the movie is super long, and with the multiverse kind of thing going on, it has to be really short stuff. I don't know. I think
I don't know.
if we do see them, any of the other Spider-Man in the movie, I think it's gonna be such a short portion that we're gonna be left wanting to see more. We're like, oh, that was so cool. I want more. Why can't we have a them fighting a whole movie all by themselves, like all together?
Well, I hope it's that way and not like why did we have to have all three? I don't know. Like I said, it could go in so many different directions and it could be
Mhm.
really good or really bad. And it could either be like super jam packed because that's
Yeah.
like Kevin is right of, we the way that they have everything like there's just so much we have so much already in there. We have
Mhm.
everything going on with Mysterio. We have the possibility of the Spider-Verse. We have
Yeah.
Doctor Strange in there somehow. Like it's just I that already is like
Yeah.
overloaded
It's
and
already so convoluted. So have you heard about the spec with Doctor Strange? That people are
no.
saying that clip that we saw when he's walking, and I'm sorry, I don't want to repeat anything because our buddy here, Sean, says that he's with Spider-Man films. He says I've decided not to read anything from till now. I'm sorry, I can't speak. From now till I see them, so I can go to the movie and just enjoy what it
That's good.
for what it is. Yeah, I understand that. Understand that.
I get it because
Um,
I'm kind of right there with you, Sean. I just like there's just so much and so many rumors and like it just gets me back to the like when we were at WandaVision and you know
uh-huh.
how many like fan theories that we had and everything and then so many people were like so
Right?
disappointed because they're like Mephisto and then they're
Mephisto,
like
everybody's talking about Mephisto, right?
and we still have like no Mephisto like people are like till this day
Yeah,
are
and
like
it never happened.
Mephisto like
Never
with anything.
happened.
So, but
It's
again, we're getting this Mephisto rumors because, um, in the comic One More Day, um, the Spider-Man series, we have Doctor Strange and everything like that correlation, and it's Mephisto that's in there as well. So, like, we just can't let go of this Mephisto stuff.
right. Sean says so true, so true.
I don't know. And then
Yeah.
so many fans are so upset, like, what? My
Yeah.
theory wasn't correct? So at this point, I already know, like, any theory that I will come up, I'm probably going to be wrong, and I'll be really disappointed because I think my theory is going to be better than what, like, actually, I don't know. So I just go
Yeah.
with the flow of things. I'm the worst.
Yeah, I think so. Anyway, I was going. I'm sorry, I'm like off track, and I'm about to go on another tangent. So back to what I was saying with Doctor Strange. So everybody was saying that when in the trailer that we saw him walking through the through his foyer there and through the living area or wherever that was, it was all icy and all that stuff, right? So people are trying to speculate that Doctor Strange that the things that he was doing within the trailer kind of weren't of Doctor Strange's personality. Like they're trying to say that it was a completely different Doctor Strange, an imposter possibly, maybe
Oh.
an imposter from another dimension. I don't know. But so now I kind of want to go back and rewatch the first movie because I remember thinking I was like, this guy's an arrogant D,
Yeah.
And I'm like, this guy will like do anything to just, anything that's like for himself. And then he still kind of had a little bit of that as even when he was, the sorcerer supreme, right? Now he's like, now he's even got a bigger head. It's like you give a guy with a big head an opportunity to have an even bigger head.
You give them an inch, they take a mile.
Right. All right. So what else do we got here? I pulled everything up. So have you you saw the Hawkman trailer, right? I mean not Hawkman, Hawkeye trailer.
Oh,
Hawkman. Have you seen the Hawkeye trailer? No,
no.
you haven't seen the
And I'm
Hawkeye trailer?
and I'm so looking so okay, so I am so excited for I haven't, no, and I'm so sad at myself for not watching it because Hawkman, just kidding. Um, like Kate Bishop and Hawkeye are like I am so excited, especially because this is based off of the Matt Fraction storyline.
Okay.
And I love that series so
Yeah.
much. And I like, in my opinion, it's one of the best ones with Hawkeye, and that's really what got me into it. And so I'm stoked for it. But no, I haven't watched it yet.
You got to check it out.
TBH, I
I
I
don't know.
didn't I didn't even know that it was out.
Really? You didn't
This
know
is
that it was out?
no. So this is like where I've been sucking. Okay, I bought a VPN for my class or for my phone
Uh-huh.
because I don't get service in school,
Oh,
and like
really?
I could connect to the Wi-Fi, but they block all social media, and so
Fun.
yeah, because middle schoolers, of course. So I bought a VPN so I could keep up with it. So like I am out of the loop for like a full like 10 hours a day. I have no idea what's going on. and I can't do that anymore. So I know what I'm gonna watch tonight. Hawkeye trailer.
Yeah. I don't. Do you want to watch it right here on the
Can we?
on here? Yeah. Let's see. Let's
Yes.
watch it right here, Ambrosia.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
I don't. Tell me if you can hear this.
I can
This
hear
is the
it.
first Christmas we've had together in years.
I love you guys. I'm making up for some lost time.
Oh, this is so
Authorities are wondering if the masked vigilante who terrorized the city's underworld is back.
The past has caught up with me.
Should we be worried?
No, it's nothing. I'll be home for Christmas. I promise.
It's a Christmas movie.
When I wore this suit,
Heck yes.
I made a whole lot of enemies.
Oh, it's Christmas time.
Wait, is it a movie or a show?
Who the hell are you?
It's a show.
Some people have actually called me the world's greatest archer.
Are you one of those people?
It's the most wonderful.
Hey, babe, I should be back in a day or two. Hang on a second.
With the kids jingle belling and everyone telling.
Things have gotten more complicated.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the most wonderful time. Yes, the most wonderful.
This is too dangerous. Definitely not this one.
You don't have to say definitely like that. Holy sh**. There are arrows more dangerous than that one?
Oh, it's just some Christmas.
Oh, so cool.
I'm so
Hey, if you're
excited.
Or
Oh,
are
thank
already
you.
spending money on Facebook or Google.
I'm sorry.
Are
I gotta
we
close-
watching
cut all
Lula
that
Rich
off.
now?
Oh, you want to watch Lulu Rich now?
Oh, sorry, I thought that's what it was.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't stop it in time.
Oh my gosh, that looks so good. I am so
Right?
okay. I'll be honest. I am more pumped for this than I have been for a lot of the other shows, but I think it's because like my love for Hawkeye and Kate Bishop together.
So cool. Yeah. When I watched it, I was like, oh, it's so cool. I can't wait. I just don't. So
When
cool.
is it supposed to come out?
I didn't catch it.
Well,
you
I'm
can-
gonna say Christmas time, but that's just like okay.
I
got
could have
that.
swore.
I
had
thought it was
up.
like in the fall though.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure our friends out there, Sean probably knows. He's got all the answers there. But yeah, it's super cool. I was really
November
excited.
24th.
November 24th. Oh, that's so close. That's so close. Ambrosia, you're gonna get a Christmas present, and it's gonna be Hawkeye.
This is gonna be a Thanksgiving present, and I'm so excited.
There you go.
Isn't
So,
that
yeah.
Thanksgiving? I think that's Thanksgiving.
Is it? So it drops Thanksgiving Day.
I think so. I lied. Okay, it's the day before Thanksgiving.
Okay.
So basically, I'm just going to
So
be
so everybody's in town. They're all gonna take their family members and go. That's part of one of those things that we used to do as a kid too. Like during Thanksgiving, you had all your families in town, so you would go and find and do stuff, right? And no, we can't. Oh, just stop.
we've never really traveled over like Thanksgiving and stuff. So for us, it's like nothing new. So
Listen.
now I'll just have to force everyone to watch Hawkeye with me.
There you go. Look, I've always said this, that the fall and winter they always have the best shows out. Like I'm always literally, Ambrose, you don't even know, I'm such a huge like TV guy that I watch it during the fall and winter. Like I literally, there was one time where I think it was like 7 or 8 shows that I was watching all at once.
I don't know how you do that because then I lose track and I wouldn't remember anything. I start like putting like things in different stories and it all combining.
So you know what I did to help me with that was I created a live stream where I could talk about that every week so that I can get it out of my head.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah. And we're in
Um,
it right now.
oh, hello, welcome. I need to step up my game to watching things. However, I definitely do watch more in the fall and in the winter because in
Mhm.
Colorado we get snow, and
You
I'm
get
not
to
one
know.
of those Colorado kids who like go snowboarding or like skiing or snowshoeing. No, I'm like that Colorado kid who's like, I'll just watch Hawkeye with some hot chocolate. Thanks, guys.
That's awesome. So okay, Ambrosia. So you brought it up. I need to know the funniest Snowden story that you have. Just
Oh,
PG.
the one time that we go snowboarding, like we actually I went skiing once. I used to snowboard, but the one time that my family was like, let's try skiing. Okay, here's the thing. We're all like PG here, but
Okay.
we're all Mexican, okay? So, like Mexicans and skiing, like those are just like two words you don't really hear often. But the one time that we go and we all took these skiing lessons, never go again. But we got stuck up on this mountain for 5 days because it
Oh
snowed so much
no!
that we couldn't get back down. They closed all of the
Oh my
all of
gosh!
they closed all of the roads. And so
Oh,
we were only going to stay for half a day. And we're like sitting there eating dinner and we find out that they're closed.
oh my
And
gosh!
all hotels and everything are booked. And this random family like came up to us and they were like, "Hi, we heard you guys like don't have any place to go. We have a condo that you guys could stay with us in." We
Wow!
spent New Year's Eve and New Year's with this family. There was like 9 of us in this 2-bedroom, 1 bath, like super tiny condo.
Oh
And
my
like
gosh!
they were just like the sweetest family who let these 5 strangers in, live in their house, and we spent like 5 days with them. All wore the
Wow!
same clothes. It was stinky and it was awkward and it was fun, and maybe that's why I don't go skiing anymore.
That's an awesome story.
Yeah, like we
Oh
all
man!
I
Oh
try to
man!
buy clothes, but in those little resorts, like a pair of pants are like $80, and I
Oh
was like,
yeah! Wow!
it's fine. My little
See,
sister got frostbite because she
oh
showed up in
no!
like Converse. Yeah, it was weird
Oh no,
times.
that's a bad day. I'm so sorry. Yeah,
No, but
yeah.
she's fine.
See, I don't have any crazy stories like that because I live in Arizona, and the only kind of stories that we have is getting heat stroke and and losing your lunch. So I don't think anybody wants to hear about that.
No, so Elizabeth, FYI, if you plan on coming to Colorado, if you guys move to Colorado, be prepared when like I say bipolar, like it's gonna be 80 degrees one day, and then
Mhm.
the next day school's canceled for a snowstorm.
Wow, fun. That sounds like a fun day.
Yes, last year I got 2 weeks off for spring break because
Oh
we
really?
had we had a blizzard before a week before spring break.
Oh wow.
So
Um,
welcome to Colorado.
Ambrosia.
Hi.
What do you got? We got 40 minutes. Hold on, let me see. We have some Sean says my wife wants to go there. That's yeah.
Do it. It's beautiful
Yeah.
here. There's so
It is
much to
gorgeous.
do. Like literally there's so much, whether it's going to the Stanley Hotel and going on a ghost tour where and hanging out in the room where Stephen King wrote The Shining,
Whoa.
or going to Steamboat Springs and hanging out in the hot springs. Yeah.
That's super cool. Really, really cool. I'm excited about that. But Ambrosia.
One more thing. I'm so sorry. We have
Go
we
ahead.
have we have the biggest comic book store here too.
Yes, yes. Yeah, it's
And
Mile High. Mile High
Brian,
Comics.
Dwayne.
Yes, my buddy, Wayne, not Wayne. What am I thinking?
Because I
Brian Wayne. My buddy
oh,
Brian Wayne, he I don't know if he still works there, but he used to work there. So I'm not sure if he still does, but he's also a podcaster. So if you guys want to listen to Cheers the Comics podcast, he's got all kinds of some really cool interviews, and he deep dives into comics. He talks about FOCs, which we're going to be talking about tonight for Scout, but he talks about FOCs for every book that drops. So be sure to check in with his show. Really cool stuff, and he happens to be on the Geek Collective. The really cool. It's an exclusive to the Geek Collective, so you guys head on over there and check his stuff out. Sean Keenan says sold. Okay, Ambrosia.
Hi.
It's that time for Ambrosia's pull list. Are you ready?
I'm stoked. I'm ready.
All right.
I love that jam, and always just gets me like pumped up.
Right, we're getting pumped up because it's time to hear what Ambrosia has in her pull list.
Yes, because it's New Comic Book Day. All right, this week, it's been expensive these past couple weeks, but also it's because I've been picking up like back issues, which has been a little pricey. But this week I have the Joker issue number 7 through DC. If you are a fan of like Jim Gordon, sorry, this is a great story. We have Darth Vader issue number 16. Batman Urban Legends, issue number 7 already. King the Conqueror, issue number 2. That one's wild, and I'm so excited for that as well. Which also, I think they're going to be setting up a Young Avengers on TV. Which that would be amazing. Then we have I Am Batman, issue number 1. I don't know if I'm going to be. I don't know. I'm going to try it out. I'm not a huge Harley Quinn fan. However, the movie kind of sold me. So I'm going to try a Harley Quinn book. I'm going to try Harley Quinn, the animated series.
The animated?
Animated, yes. It's great. I'm just kidding. The animated series, the Eat, Bang, Kill tour. And then we have Fantastic Four Life Story. Life Story series have been so good. This is the second, this is issue 4, but the first book was SpiderMan Life Story. Amazing story. Fantastic Four is still really good as well. We have Spider-Woman issue number 15. The Eternals, Thanos Rises issue number 1. I have been reading The Walking Dead. I've been buying those as they're being re-released in color. Extreme Carnage, focus on Agony, issue number 1. The Mighty Valkyries, issue number 5. Titans United, issue number 1 comes out. Then we have Star Wars of the Bounty Hunters. Okay, this is I would like to hear people's opinions on this because it's the Bounty Hunter. There's so many different ways that people have pronounced it. I've heard it Boush, Bush, Boosh. It's the Boushh. So many different ways.
I have no idea.
I don't either. So I always feel silly because then people are going to be like, ugh, you're not a real Star Wars fan. But so it's the Bounty Hunter Boush. Boushh.
All right. Well.
Then we have going back to my speech therapy problems. The Last Annihilation. There we go. Wakanda issue number 1. Then we have Web of Spider-Man issue number 5, which after being able to go on the Web Slingers ride, it's so cool to be reading that comic because they got the comic idea. Well, I can't say they got the comic idea, but everything that's in the ride is in this comic. So that's really cool.
That's so cool. That's so cool.
Super cool. Then we have for some independent books. I'm definitely getting the V.E. Schwab's Extraordinary. And let's see. Oh, House of Lost Horizon through Dark Horse, which is like a murder mystery novel, or sorry, not novel, comic. It's been pretty good. And honestly, like there isn't too many of the independent stuff that I'm reading this week, but I'm sure that there is going to be some Scout comics that I could jump onto.
Yeah, there's tons of Scout comics, and I probably should have had that up. Wait, dude, I haven't. No, I don't have it up. So yeah, we got tons of stuff today. We got Steak. I'm gonna try to do this from my memory.
Oh, you got this.
Steak number 6 came out today. I believe Cherry Blackbird Track 2 came out. By the Horns, I want to say, is it 5? I should probably pull these up. Previews World. I got it up here. So Previews World Scout Comics. I should probably have these out today. Anyway, that stinks because I don't. But I do want to talk a little bit about FLCs before we get into this week. Let's see. I got
Yes, please. Let's talk about it.
Because we got tons of stuff at Scout that's going to be dropping here very soon. Why is it not pulling up? It's not pulling up for me for some weird reason. Anyway, I want to talk about FOCs here. I could probably pull up the books here in my pictures because I have some pictures here.
Oh, I love pictures.
Okay. Scout Steak number 6, Rabid World number 4, Mullet Cop number 1 came out today. Locust number 4.
Mullet Cop, as in like
mullet cop. Yeah, mullet cop. And Cherry Blackbird Track Track 2 came out. We got Tart, Devils and Demagogues. I believe we also have what other one there's. I feel like there's one more that I'm missing. I'm pulling it up right now as we speak. It's like a huge one. And Night of the Cadillacs. So those are all dropping today. Really, really cool. But I wanted to share it with you guys Scout Comics FOC here. Let me see if I can pull this up. Oh, boom. Can you guys see that right here? So we have this is what's going to be dropping here. So the FOC this week, for those of you who don't know what FOC is, it's final order cutoff. So anybody who's going to be ordering books, if you guys have a pull that you want to get your orders into your shop before this final cutoff date, because that's the last time that anybody doing orders has to send them out to the distributor to get them sent out and printed and all that good stuff. That's how that works. So this is what we got here for Scout here, dropping on the 18th, which is FOC. Put your orders in for Bandit's Imagination versus Vacuum Monster and Tub Monster. Vacuum Monster, Tub Monster. That's a really cool Scout book coming out very soon. But we got Black Friday trade paperback coming out. By the Horns 8 needs you guys to order that one if you guys are putting that in your list. We got Cherry Blackbird number 5 here. Commander Rao one shot. Looks like that's number A. Dancing with the Dragon number 2 of 4. Gods of Brutality 3 of 4. Lunar Ladies 3 of 3, and then the Map Maker, that's the graphic novel. Murder Hobo Chaotic Neutral number 3 of 4. Ranger Stranger number 1, and then you've got the Recount trade paperback. I don't know if you guys have been reading that one. That was so good. Really cool. Red X-Mex trade paperback, Red Shift number 5 of 6. That looks like we got the Scoot Launch Takeoff 4-pack. That one's really cool because you get four really cool Scoot books. And then we have the Shepherd Path of Souls trade paperback volume 1. Really, really good book if you guys want to check that one out. Really, really awesome.
Cool.
FOCs on Diamond only. Lunar. Okay, so this is only for Diamond here. So for FOCs here, guys. So Lunar is coming up. So that's what all this is here for. All those people that are ordering for Diamond, this is where you get your FOCs here. Super, super cool. All this stuff. this is what's in Preview's world now. This one here, Third Wave 99 is going to be really, really huge. That one's really cool. Tons of cool stuff out. And then we got White Ash season 2, number 1. Really cool.
Sweet.
Awesome stuff. Ambrosia.
I'm excited.
Very exciting. This is some fun stuff here. All those books. Oh man, I'm anticipating so many of those books. Have you read any of them? I know you really love which one right now. You said that you're into Black Cotton, but are you reading anything else right now?
From Scouts?
From Scout.
I don't think so. I mean, I'm reading everything. Just kidding. But I heard Dancing with Dragons is really good. I will say that it was really cool because when I went to go pick up my hold slot, they have had so many more Scout comics at the comic book store. Before I never saw any Scout comics there. And now they have like a whole like shelf of them. So it's been really cool to see.
So correction, the what I just read off there is not FOC, it's IOC. It's initial order cutoff. So correction.
Thank you for correcting us.
Yes. So yeah, super cool, and it's for both Lunar and Diamond. So
sweet.
Yep. Super awesome. Ambrosia, what else we got going on? I don't think we have anything else.
Have you been? No. I'm really behind on the What If series.
Me too. I think the last one I watched was the Marvel Zombie ones.
Yeah. Oh, you're not that
What If
behind
Zombie.
because I think that was just last week's.
Yeah, so I haven't seen today.
Yeah.
That's the one I'm behind on. So I haven't seen that one today. Super cool. Let's see. I got Lunars here. Let's see what Lunar's got on the FOC list today, or the IOC, or whatever we got, whatever we're calling this today. I'll check all that up later.
Okay.
I'll do a review and write all that stuff. We're gonna do some really cool stuff with all that later.
Sweet.
But yeah, super cool. That is for initial order cutoff. Get your orders in and grab them up. Ambrosia.
Yes.
I think we can cut out here a few minutes early. We don't have anything. I think that was all I got. I don't have anything else on the. There's tons of stuff in the news. Like there was a photo, set photo of the Peacemaker. Handful of things like that. There's really cool set photos everywhere, all over the place, with all kinds of stuff that's in production. We're getting closer and closer to the Eternals. There's all kinds of stuff in the news. But to feel the time within like the last 5 minutes, I think we can cut out here a little early. What do you think, Ambrosia?
I think that sounds okay. I think that sounds good.
All right, cool. Well, Ambrosia, please let everybody know where they can find you on social media.
You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Ambrosia_Linda, or on TikTok at Comics and Cupcakes, where I talk about all of comics and fun stuff.
Awesome. And you can find us right here on everywhere: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can find us Wed Warriors Live. That's WEDWARRIORS LIVE. Wed Warriors Live. Check us out. We're doing all kinds of really cool stuff. We'll see you guys next time. And you can find me all over the place too. Just look for the House of Indie, True Scout Geeks, me, myself, all kinds of cool stuff. Ambrosia,
Hi.
thank you for hanging out with me again.
Thanks for hanging out with me.
Every single week, you brighten my Wednesdays.
Oh, shucks. Ditto,
because I get to talk to you about all the cool geeky stuff that we did in the prior week. Thank you guys for hanging out with us right here on Wednesday Warriors Live, and exclusive to the Geek Collective. We'll see you next time. Bye.